December 23, 1974, a shopping mall packed with holiday crowds. 3 little girls, ages 9, 10, and 14, step inside a department store and vanish without a trace. 4 years later, 4 teenagers clock into their fast food job only to be snatched away before their shift ends. The cops called them runaways, the evidence called them liars, and tonight we're exposing the truth the system tried to bury. This is 50 Shades of Guilt, and these victims, they're finally being heard. Just after noon on December 23, 1974, 2 teenage girls and their 9-year-old friend decided to do some last-minute holiday shopping at Fort Worth Seminary South Shopping Center. There's not a day goes by that we don't think about it, or something on TV makes us relive that feeling, said Deborah Hopper, a sister of one of the girls. 17-year-old Rachel Trlica, her friend, 14-year-old Renee Wilson, and 9-year-old Julie Moseley never returned home. Trlica's 1972 Oldsmobile 98 was found in the Sears parking garage. Inside were the presents they had bought. There was no sign of the girls, and 50 years later, their disappearance remains one of the most baffling missing person cases in the state of Texas. From the beginning, Wilson's mother feared the worst had happened to them. She told Dallas television station WFAA in a 1975 interview that all the girls were good kids and they weren't likely to have been runaways. One of the missing girls, Trlica, had recently been married. A few days after their disappearance, Trlica's husband received a strange note. It appeared to have been written by Rachel. The message said the girls had gone to Houston, though the family immediately doubted its authenticity. FBI handwriting analysis was inconclusive, and in April 1975, an anonymous tipster said the girls' bodies had been buried under a bridge in Port Lavaca on the Texas Gulf Coast. Their families watched as the police and volunteers searched, but nothing pertaining to their disappearance was found. Now, over the years, thousands of leads have been followed, dozens of searches completed, and hundreds of people interviewed, but still no answers. Trlica's brother, Rusty Arnold, said he won't give up searching for his sister. He was merely 11 years old when she disappeared. However, Arnold, who has kept extensive notes and news clippings about the mystery, said he is determined to find out the truth. "I just want to find my sister. As long as there's a breath left in my body, I want her to know that I'll be trying to find her," he told WFAA in 2022. Now, 50 years later, it remains a mystery as surviving family members still ask the question, what happened to our girls? Before we expose the Burger Chef massacre, smash that like button. These cases were ignored for decades. Don't let the algorithm ignore them too. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that now, because what happened to those 4 teens will rewrite everything you think you know about cold cases. November 17, 1978, Speedway, Indiana. 4 employees, Jane Freight, 20, Mark Fleedmans, 16, Ruth Shelton, 18, and Daniel Davis, 16, close up the Burger Chef at midnight, but by 2 a.m., the store is empty. The safe is left wide open, the fryers still on, but the 4 teens are gone. 2 days later, their bodies are found in the woods, shot execution style. Jane and Ruth had been raped. Mark and Daniel were unalive trying to run. The crime scene wiped clean. Not a single fingerprint, not a single witness, just 4 kids gone. Now, police did not initially consider the case to be serious, given that management reported the loss of only approximately $581, which would be equivalent to somewhere around $2,800 today, from the safe there in the restaurant, and there were no clear signs of a struggle. It was thought to be a case of petty theft, with the assumption that the pilfered cash had been used by the youths to go partying that night. More than $100 in coins was left in all the registers, And although the purses and jackets of the missing women had been left at the shop, the theft theory initially seemed most likely, and the scene was cleaned by employees early Saturday morning. Buddy Ellwanger, a Speedway police officer who was eventually assigned to the case, admitted, "We screwed it up from the beginning. Not only was the restaurant cleaned and allowed to be reopened, but no photographs were taken beforehand, effectively eliminating all potential evidence at the crime scene. Truthfully speaking, the cops botched this case from day one. They lost evidence, they ignored leads, and they never even tested the grape kits. Why, you may ask? I'll tell you why. Because in 1978, 4 unalived fast food workers weren't a priority. But here's what they missed. A local drifter named William Dollar Bill Scurlock, already in prison for another unaliving, bragged about unaliving the Burger Chef crew. And a witness at a nearby diner swore she saw the teens with 2 men in a blue van, the same van seen speeding away that night. Now the case was closed in 2018 without answers, no arrests, no justice. Just 4 graves and a town that still whispers to this very day, who got away with doing such a crime? 3 little girls vanished in plain sight. 4 teenagers were slaughtered and left like trash. And in our next episode, we're exposing a firefighter who set the fires he saved people from, and a nurse who murdered her patients under the guise of mercy. The system failed them. Don't you fail them too? And remember, the truth isn't stranger than fiction, it's deadlier. So until the next time, truth seekers, stay curious.